Roxanne, if I were a betting man, I'd guess you were about to say something extra.
Me? Never. I was just going to point out with a little more ethical flexibility. There were plenty of ways for you to win that Intercontinental Championship.
In other words, I could have cheated.
Well, yes, but not necessarily. You turned your back on a Samoan freaking werewolf to check on the poor squished referee.
I'm not going to apologize for doing the right thing, Roxanne.
Losing to the New Day, losing to Fatu, losing your former partner. How many times does the right thing have to blow up in your face before it becomes the wrong thing?
What do you get out of being the devil on my shoulder, Roxanne?
You remind me of me, before I got it, before I realized who I am.
And who's that?
A winner, at any cost.
Archetype, I know you don't think we're done.
We're definitely not. Fatu, I think we're gonna be doing this for a long time.
You talking like you earned my respect. You didn't earn nothing. I was about to send your ass back into retirement when that little punk-ass Hector stuck his nose in my business.
He stuck his nose in our business. And you aren't the piper he's gonna pay for that. I am.
You got business with Hector? You got business with Bron? You got business with Wise Man? You forgetting one thing, Oos.
What's that?
I run this business, and ours ain't done.
Did you have any idea? Did you see it coming?
Now, in retrospect, yeah. I missed every sign, plain as day.
You're sounding very zen about this. Hector Flores may have cost you the Intercontinental Championship.
I'm mad, believe me. And I got even angrier when Hector spun all those half-truths and lies in his press conference.
What about his challenge for the Royal Rumble?
Hector and I will have our reckoning. Down the road. He was right about one thing. I am focused on getting back to the WWE title. And that means entering the Royal Rumble match.
So you're ready to declare yourself?
No. I'm going to earn my spot. I don't need another social media storm about me skipping any lines.
I respect that. When was the last time you got in the ring with Randy Orton?
Man, years.
Well, I'd say this seems like the perfect opportunity to see two veterans renew their rivalry. How about the Archetype versus the Viper in a Royal Rumble qualifying match tonight.
Where do I sign?
Hector Flores is the referee. What's happening here?
The following is a special referee match. Please welcome the special referee for this match, Hector Flores.
Hector Flores' challenge to the Archetype for a match at the Royal Rumble was ignored. I guess this is Hector's way of getting his attention.
Or forcing a loss to Orton. We are going to have to see how this one plays out.
Credit to Hector for pulling off a fast one.
The Viper is looking for a chance at his third Royal Rumble win. There's a spot in the Royal Rumble match on the line here, and this so-called referee could not possibly be more biased against one of the competitors.
I'll agree that this is highly irregular, but we should not be in the business of prejudging a referee's performance. Hector Flores might call this right down the middle.
Man did a whole press conference talking about how he was going to stop the Archetype from winning the Royal Rumble and going to Mania. We need to know who pulled the strings to give him a referee's license.
Looking to put him away. He's on the ropes, and the ref calls off the count. Few jabs.
And dropped. Ouch. And look at Orton's face after that one.
Vicious, aggressive attacks. Nothing was being held back with each of those strikes. All right, he's got to refocus up now. A big body block and then
Followed immediately by a big elbow.
the Archetype and Randy Orton are vying for a spot in the Royal Rumble match, but the referee Hector Flores has a vendetta against the Archetype. Continuing to attack the neck across the top rope. Uh-oh, he could be looking for a submission here.
Submission locked in, going to town.
Oh, what a great escape.
This superstar with a clothesline to begin the comeback. Another
And a power slam.
Oh, just tackling them down.
Gonna be about 2 inches shorter after that. Oh, and he stops that offense. Jumping DDT.
My. Oof. I have no idea why the ref did that, man. I think something.
And just that quick, the Viper can turn the tides of this matchup. Power slam by Orton.
And here he comes, set up for the famed Orton stomp.
It's almost like Randy enjoys this. Just torturing his opponent. A lethal blow from the Apex Predator.
And he evades sudden, swift, and brutal impact.
I gotta hand it to our official. I didn't think things were gonna be called this evenly. Managed to get out of harm's way.
An elbow drop.
Ooh, the cutter.
That could have...
What the hell is this ref think they're doing, man? Hold up. Ref, what are you doing?
Inverted DDT. Bite.
Oh, man.
Oh, right into a counter.
Swapping some big-time swings here.
Just teeing off with that fight forever vibe.
No quitting these two. Not at all.
Barely anything left, but still slugging away. All this heavy artillery is really adding up.
The cheers are the only thing that keeps these two fighters going. Oh.
Fatigue more.
Oh, looks like we got ourselves a hockey fight.
Monster hit. Rope break stops the pin attempt there.
Oh no, has him lined up for the kill shot.
Oh, that gets reversed on Randy. Heading out, but needs to be aware of the referee's count. And gets tossed back into the mat.
Orton being stalked. This is not where you want to be.
The Archetypes headed to the Royal Rumble.
Hector Flores stopped the count.
Given their history, you knew Flores wasn't going to call this down the middle.
Look out.
RKO is blocked.
Clothesline attempt.
Orton nailed the RKO.
And now it's a fast count.
The Archetypes road back to the WWE Championship does not lead through the Royal Rumble match.
Randy Orton wants nothing to do with Hector Flores.
Hector doesn't care. He got what he wanted here tonight.
You're right, Corey. Hector Flores swore that the Archetype would not make it into the Royal Rumble match, and tonight he kept his promise.
If you didn't want me in the Rumble, why put me in a qualifying match?
I had nothing to do with Hector Flores being the referee.
Then who did? It's your show, Aldis!
This image in your head of the evil GM scheming against the hero? A lot of things have changed since you left, and that is one of them. But how Hector Flores ended up in SmackDown's referee rotation, and specifically your match, is a mystery I'm going to solve.
Little late now. That match with Orton was my ticket to the Royal Rumble and Braun.
You could make a fair case for a reversal due to biased officiating.
The Archetype beat sentimental favorite Randy Orton by whining to GM is not my vibe. What I want is Hector. There's only room for one of us in WWE.
Are you suggesting...
Yes. An I Quit match at the Royal Rumble. Loser leaves WWE. Forever.
You've worked so hard to come back, just to potentially throw it all away? Take some time to cool down and think this over.
I don't need time. I need Hector Flores gone from WWE.
If that's what you want, I'll make the match official.
I've been thinking a lot lately about honor, about loyalty, about redemption.
That's deep, Truth.
I've been through a lot the past few years. All that will they, won't they business with the Judgment Day turned out they won't. Then my childhood hero John Cena took me for a roller coaster ride, which sounds amazing, but it wasn't at a theme park. It was the bad emotional kind. I chopped off my hair and had an identity crisis. You know, the kind where you get super mad and kick a tree so hard it leaves a dent. When I calmed down, I reflected on my whole life. You know what I saw? A childhood in Charlotte, North Carolina, recording my first album. That time I sold the original American flag. I might have gotten another life or two mixed up in there also. What I'm saying is, WWE needs people like you. We all do. I miss you when you're gone.
Thanks, Truth. I don't plan on going anywhere.
Good. Otherwise, this conversation would have been a huge waste of my evening. And I've got things to do, and so do you. You gotta stop monopolizing my time and get focused for your match tonight.
Well, then we better stop talking. Woods, you're looking even more pleased with yourself than usual.
I was just thinking, you know, I could have told you about Hector. Day one, I looked at that dude and thought, squirrely. Like, hide your lunch money, squirrely. But hey, you had to find out the hard way. Betrayal, humiliation, career on the line, classic pro wrestling. Kind of poetic, really.
There's no poetry here, Xavier. I wish like hell I was in a different match tonight, but I had no choice.
You have choices. You could walk out there, shake his hand, and tell him it's water under the bridge.
Or
you could take the scenic route through Chair City and make sure he never double-crosses anyone again. Or you lose and you're gone from here for good. You might want to start thinking about what gets results. Champions bend the rules, break the mold, and leave people with no doubt who they are.
Big night?
yeah, you saw how this all got started.
You must have a lot in your mind. I just wanted to say, I've been where you are. I've stood in that ring and ended the career of one of my heroes. I've had mine ended by someone I respected, maybe even feared.
Everyone's talking to me like I don't understand the gravity of this match. I promise you I do, Sean. My future is on the line.
It's not just about your career. It's about who you are. After I returned from my injury, I thought I knew pain. But when Hunter turned on me, I cut deeper than my surgeon ever did. If you're not careful, betrayal can drag you somewhere dark. Somewhere you don't come back from.
Hector was like a brother. but I can't let this slide. I'll do what I have to do. No more, no less.
I hear you. Just remember that every choice you've made on this comeback run, every match, every moment, they all led here. When the final bell rings tonight, you and the rest of the world are going to know who you really are.
I quit matches are no joke, my friend. And putting your WWE career on the line? Whichever way this thing goes, someone's life is gonna change.
Yep. I'm disappointed that it came to this. But Hector doesn't want us to coexist here, and he's brought me around to his point of view.
You might have to find a new way to put food on your family's table.
That's not an option. This is the only thing I know how to do. There's no way I'm ever leaving this behind again.
Then what you're gonna have to do to Hector isn't pretty.
I understand what I have to do out there. And I understand what's at stake.
Then you should also understand that there are some choices you can't take back once you make them. And I got a feeling one of those is right around the corner.
This may be the Archetype's last night in WWE.
The following contest is an I Quit match. There will be no pinfalls, no countouts, and no disqualifications. The only way to achieve victory is to make your opponent say the words, I quit. Making his way to the ring from Mexico City, Mexico, weighing in at
Hector Flores betrayed his mentor. Now his whole career is on the line.
And his opponent from Guadalajara, Jalisco, Mexico, weighing in at 202 pounds, Hector Flores!
This man grew up in the...
For one of these men, this is their last night in WWE.
I've known the Archetype for a long time, and this man doesn't know how to quit. All it takes is one look at his comeback so far to see it.
Booker, you said it yourself. The Archetype is only on a comeback because he turned his back on the WWE Universe for more than 2 years. When the going got tough, he said, I quit already. And he might do it again here tonight.
Working their opponent's jaw like a speed bag and dropped.
Here we go. That was definitely a no. Defiance is the only word to describe this. That has to be what's fueling them now.
Spiked with a Michinoku driver.
And now that's some nasty offense imposed on Flores.
And just by looking at him, you can tell this I Quit match is playing with his mind.
Keep it going.
Saying, no, I do not and will not quit.
Letting everyone know it's going to take a lot more than that for them to give in.
That puts an end to that, thank goodness.
The Archetype and Hector Flores were once like brothers. Now one of them will say the words, I quit, and leave WWE forever. sent out of the ring the hard way.
Looks like he's got something in mind for ringside here.
The knee taking the brunt of that.
Climbing up those ropes now.
Taking flight through the air and connects.
Fueled by emotion, doing whatever it takes to...
Oh, what's coming here? Submission move being applied.
Do you quit?
Just twisting away.
Crucial moment right here.
No!
Got enough fight to say no. I do not quit.
And what, if anything, is it gonna take to finally make them quit?
Make some room. There goes all of my stuff, dog.
Tossed back into the ring.
Working their opponent's jaw like a speed bag.
Then a big fist to the jaw.
This superstar with a clothesline to begin the comeback. Another, and a power slam.
And he's looking out of sorts now.
All the wear and tear of this match has to be eroding the will to continue.
Flores gets waylaid.
Blast off. Kicked in the midsection. Could be thinking about the gory special, yes.
Oh, the gory special submission locked in.
Having his whip away.
A defiant no.
Staying in the fight here, but at what cost? He's climbing right.
Look at the high frog splash. That would push anyone closer to saying those two little words. I quit.
Did you see that? Propelled through the air. He's in a bit of agony now.
No way.
Do you want to quit?
Refusing to give up here.
Refusing to quit. This might be pride. It might be stupidity.
Ooh. Counters.
Drops the elbow.
It's an up driver.
Kicked over the top to the floor.
Wrecking ball, Hurricane Rana.
A huge risk, but an even bigger reward.
Oh, Flores with good timing on the reversal.
Well-placed elbow fights that off.
Thrown so hard, it shook the whole table.
What is he doing here? Oh, no, get down from there. Get down from there. You don't have to do this. Ooh, catches him with the cutter.
We are surrounded by carnage and chaos.
This has truly gotten out of hand.
He's got the table, and I can only imagine what he's thinking of doing with it.
Flores getting back in the ring there.
Oh, ouch.
To the breadbasket for their troubles. What a punch.
Placing him in that corner and looking to do some damage.
Momentum is running away from Flores.
Can Hector withstand this surge?
Fishing for something beneath the ring.
Just listen to the WWE Universe. A table is just what they wanted.
He'll make his way to the ring.
Not sure what the plan is here, placing the table on top of the table.
Yeah, guys, I've seen this before, and it never ends well.
And his body has taken a lot of the punishment.
He's in a bad spot on that turnbuckle.
Cooking up something devious here. Looking for a little added height and some added impact. Ooh, went straight through the table. And I don't care who you are, there is simply no recovering from an impact like that. Don't try to get up, just pray that this match ends sooner rather than later.
Inches shorter after that. Flores isn't looking good as he stirs back up. And you have to imagine he's thinking he'll be hearing an I quit from his opponent sooner rather than later.
And they're looking like a game of tit for tat now.
The fight is on, and it's furious.
Move! Clearly now being fueled by a righteous fury, and this bloodthirsty crowd is loving it.
Somehow still standing, somehow still punching away. Oh,
the willpower, the sheer guts of these two.
Ooh.
Oh.
Working their opponent's jaw like a speed bag, and dropped.
He's rising back up, but on those wobbly legs.
Caught with a cutter. But was that enough to get their opponent to utter the words, I quit?
No count out as he takes things out of the ring.
Bam! What a slap. Oh, launching himself from the ropes.
Gentlemen, we are witnessing history in the making here.
What an incredible match this has been. Not a good spot to be in.
Laid down with a powerbomb.
Momentum is running away from Flores.
Can Hector withstand this surge?
What a display of strength here.
Man, that's power.
Moves from the ring to the outside. Get this back into the ring now. He's quickly assuming control here.
Firing off that offense, he looks dialed in.
Calculating the next move here. Oh, God! Right into the steps!
You heard the thud on the steps. I guarantee that was the sound of bones shattering.
He's looking to take things to the outside now. Now bringing the fight back into the ring.
Big clothesline.
Quick escape from danger there.
Being set up in the corner for something.
Just a non-stop, all-out assault here.
Now stalking, he has an opening. Oh, he's doing all he can to push the competition well past their limit.
He's headed out to the ringside area. And enters back into the ring.
What do they have in mind for this chair? Oh, my goodness. Look at this vicious arm breaker applied.
Trying to rip that arm out of the socket.
A precarious positioning.
I quit.
And he said he wouldn't quit. He meant it. The archetype survives, and so does his WWE career.
But look at Hector Flores. It's a hell of a thing to make it all the way to your dream, then have it end like this.
What's happening here?
The archetype has a decision to make that will define the rest of his comeback.
I cannot believe it. After everything Hector has done.
The Archetype is a good man.
But is Hector Flores? What's going to happen here?
They end things on good terms. That's what's going to happen.
After everything Hector cost him, the Archetype is giving him one last WWE moment.
Man, I got chills. That's what this business is all about.